Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the O. I am with, of course, members of my clan, Duchess Snow, Spidey Wing, and Nova Gundam, who backed me up here, along with a regular who shows up when I do host rooms, and we are, well, testing out the O mainly. This is, of course, the jungle. It is a 650 room. We played the exact same team we are now fighting in a previous round in the desert and had a really hard time of it. I learned a lot of things about the Zeta plus C1, let's say. So if you see us focusing down the C1 here, that is why. That's kind of the reason for that. We're not trying specifically to pick on anybody. We're just trying to keep him from utterly demolishing me again. But the O is really interesting. It has very, very, very fast boost, and managed that tackle pretty well. But yeah, very, very fast boost, 235 out of a possible 255. And it has 4 weapons. It has single-shot beam rifle, it has 4-shot beam rifle, it has 1 beam saber, and it has 4 beam sabers. So yeah, so it's whatever it is you want to use, you have 1 or 4 of it. It also has a new biosensor skill, which gives you certain boosts, and also gives you different boosts than the standard biosensor skill that the Zeta and Doubles Zeta have, but also makes you harder to lock onto with Psychomu weapons. So it's a 200% increase, so it should take 3 times as long for a Cubile or presumably a Hama or any of those to lock onto you with a remote weapon. So that's a really interesting ability. As with the other biosensor skills, it only kicks in at under 30% health, so it's not going to be anything you see too much, because at these costs, again, especially if that C1 gets a hold of me, if I'm under 30% health, I'm probably about to die. But yeah, it's a good machine. It's got a bunch of interesting abilities, and it's difficult, I feel, to use, but also fun. Again, difficult might have just been because the folks that we were fighting seemed to be very prepared to take on the O. But it was only my first time out, of course. So yeah, it was kind of a tough one. But this one, as you can see, is going a little bit better. 5,300 to 4,400. That Dryson is tracking me down. I'm just retreating because retreating is what I need to be doing. And I got hit by something. I think they may have an MLRS, or that might have been Spidey trying to support, and just I blundered into it. That does happen. But either way, got a couple of shots in there. Yeah, it is quite good. I had this spec'd entirely for damage. I feel like in the future, beam armor is probably going to be a must, because it has enough slots to handle a fair amount of armor. And it's like I said, that Zeta plus C1 could just absolutely tear into it. Desert is a terrible map to fight a C1 because it has enough straightaway to hit you with the smart gun in mobile suit mode, charge towards you, and fire it again in mobile armor mode, and just unload everything it has. So yeah, that's a rough one. It's still kind of fresh in my mind, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, so pardon my blather along those lines. But then I just noticed I had a Dryson on my side. Something else hit me from the other side, but I did manage to tag Dryson. The O's melee pattern for the single saber is nothing particularly unusual. It has the upward sweeping downswing that a few things have had. Its melee, its neutral swing is just a lunge, just a stab, so it's relatively easy to land and has pretty good forward range. So, and it does have melee combo controller volume 1, level 1, so it can use 2 swings with each of its melee weapons. The downswing for the 4 hit, which you're probably about to see. No, that was just 1. There we go. Yeah, that's the 4 hit one, or at least part of the animation. And yeah, somebody said it just seems to be the one attack animation from I think the R2 special, basically from Gundam versus Zeta Gundam, and it sure seems like that's the case. But there's Mark II. Trying to tag that as best I can. Somebody else got it, and that's great. And we're doing pretty well at this point. 10,000 to 8,800. We are sticking together as best we can, and really kind of starting to play a little conservatively, just because we wanted to, try and pull off a win after that last round. So, but yeah, a couple of people in the water. They all seem to be massing around B, and yeah, it's going fairly well so far. But yeah, I like this. Salty did a round with his in space, if you want to check that out. I want to give this a try in space, because one of the special skills it has is a version of AMBAC that also has boost consumption reduction in space. So it's a version of AMBAC that has that added on too. So that is an interesting one, and I have a feeling we'll see more of that as time goes on. But it is definitely... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good in space, as you might expect. Haven't gotten a chance to try it there myself, but I will. Zeta plus C1 is moving in. I just spun past it a little bit. I think that's it laying up on the rock there in front of me. If I had had any kind of grasp on my surroundings, I could have done something about that. But right now what I'm going to do is I am going to pull backwards through our support fire target there and hope that somebody gets caught. I don't think anybody did, and I'm dead. I think we might have gotten one. With a little bit over a minute left, we are 2,000 points behind in a 650 room. Again, that's not much. So we'll see if we can get a handle on that. See, it's closer to 3,300 points now. So yeah, got to get in there, got to make some kills. I am fidgeting while I try to figure out where best to come in. I think I ultimately decide on E, just because somebody's getting focused down there. Yeah, number 5 is getting focused down there, and I might be able to help. So, and if I can pick off some of the people that have low health, that would be good. There's one that had very low health. There's at least one more that does. I think that Dryson does. Got tagged by somebody from back there that has low health. It's the C1. Naturally, it is giving me trouble because it is a tough fight. Got it. So, yeah, we are within a hair's breadth of it. I'm going to smash this Mark II as much as possible. And let's see. It is almost down. And bingo. So, yeah. We are going to take this just at the last second. Very close round. Good fight. And... yeah, it went pretty well, and yeah, that was a good one. And that is the O. It is interesting to use, and I definitely need more practice with it. I did not place, but I think I was fairly close to top. Nova got 5,400 and 84,000 damage. I was 83,000 damage and 4,600. 6 kills and 3 deaths. Not bad for my second time out with it, I would say. So... that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. And until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! And that is like a 3-week gacha dry spell broken. Last 3-star I got was the Faz on its premiere week. So nice to get that rolling again, though. To be honest, it makes me a little nervous because, it's not a good time for the gacha curse to be in play. But I am sometimes a superstitious and cowardly lot.